Hello, everyone, and welcome to my final project presentation for my content project, Snowflake Unboxed. My name is Bharat, and I'm currently a software engineer intern at Snowflake. Over the past few months, I've been working on an educational content project aimed at making Snowflake's internal architecture accessible to broader audience. Through this presentation, I'll walk you through the objectives of this project, the content I've created, the challenges I've faced along the way, and the impact I've had. So let's get started. Here's a quick look at the agenda for today. We'll start with a brief project overview, highlighting the purpose, goals, and the structure of my project. Then I'll walk you through the chapter structure, showcasing the five comprehensive chapters that form the core of my project. After that, I'll highlight some of the challenges and solutions I've encountered along the way. And finally, I'll give you a quick demo of my project. So let's begin with the project overview. At a high level, the purpose of this project is to make Snowflake's internal architecture accessible to a wider audience. While there's plenty of content available online on how to use Snowflake, there's limited material that explains how Snowflake works internally. My goal was to bridge this gap by producing clear educational video content that breaks down Snowflake's design and core principles. To achieve this, I've developed five comprehensive chapters that explore various technical concepts from Snowflake's architecture to its metadata management end to end. Each chapter includes detailed video lessons, supporting presentation slides, and detailed scripts for every video. All of this content was published on a dedicated YouTube channel, providing open access for everyone looking to learn about Snowflake's internals. This project is more than just content creation. It's about enabling engineers, students, data enthusiasts to better understand the core principles that power modern data platforms like Snowflake. The first chapter, titled Snowflake Architecture, is designed to provide a high-level overview of Snowflake's internal components and how they interact. The content covers three main areas: an introduction to cloud data warehousing, an overview of Snowflake's unique architecture, and a look at how Snowflake is different from traditional data warehouses. This chapter lays the groundwork for viewers to understand Snowflake's design principles before diving into more specific technical details. In Chapter 2, Snowflake Layers, we take a closer look at how Snowflake separates its services into three distinct layers: storage, compute, and cloud services layer. This, this chapter delves into each layer individually. For example, it covers Snowflake's storage layer, explaining the data storage strategies and micropartition techniques. Then we move on to the compute layer, where we'll discuss virtual warehouses and query processing. And finally, we'll explore the cloud services layer, focusing on the metadata management and security. Chapter 3, titled Life of a Simple Query, is all about tracing a query's journey from submission all the way till the results retrieval. This chapter will walk viewers through the main steps: query parsing and optimization, execution planning, and resource allocation, and the final stages of the data retrieval and result compilation. This section is designed to demystify the inner workings of Snowflake's query processing engine. Next, in Chapter 4, Data Ingestion Techniques, I'll explain various methods of bringing data into Snowflake. This includes bulk loading with copy into command, continuous data ingestion with Snowpipe, and real-time streaming with Snowpipe streaming. I'll also cover the best practices to help users choose the right ingestion approach based on their data needs and scenarios. The final chapter, FoundationDB and Metadata Management, explores how FoundationDB supports Snowflake's metadata store, ensuring consistency and scalability. I'll introduce FoundationDB, explain the role of metadata at Snowflake, and demonstrate how Snowflake remains stateless through efficient metadata management. This chapter provides viewers with a complete picture of the technologies that power Snowflake's robust stateless design. Now I'll give you a quick demo of my project. So we will head over to my YouTube channel, which is Snowflake Unboxed. And as you can see, I recorded around 55 videos in total. And yeah, I call it Snowflake Unboxed because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to unbox Snowflake for everyone else. So you'll be greeted with an introductory video, which is around a 15-minute long video, which gives an overview of all the content that I'll be covering as part of this project. So this would be the starting place for anyone who's planning to learn more about Snowflake. In this video, I'll explain all the various playlists that I've created and what each playlist contains. So if you're unsure about where to start, you can just start here and learn about what all the content is available, and then you can either watch everything or pick any playlist that you're particularly interested in and go watch that. And now if I go to the playlists section, as you can see, I have around 5 playlists, and every playlist has somewhere in between 10 to 15 videos. So, and every video is about uh, 3 to 5, 6 minutes long. Some of them are shorter and some of them are longer, but overall, on average, every video is around 3 to 5 minutes long. And yeah, that's pretty much my project. I've created these 5 chapters, starting from right to left. So chapter 1 is Snowflake architecture, 2 Snowflake layers, life of a simple query, data ingestion techniques, and foundation DB. So that's pretty much my project. Now going back to our presentation deck. So as with any major project, I faced a few challenges along the way. Here are some of the key challenges I faced and the solutions I implemented. Number one, crafting simplified explanations of complex concepts. Snowflake's internal workings are highly technical, so I used analogies, step-by-step visuals, and concise explanations to make the content more easily understandable. Number two, managing video production across multiple chapters. Producing multiple chapters at once was a challenge, so I adopted a systematic approach where I dedicated a phase just for script writing, and once that's done, I move on to recording, and then I move on to editing, and so on. So, separating the concerns and doing one thing at a time really helped me create a solid pipeline for video production. And the last one being addressing feedback from my colleagues at Snowflake. So, incorporating feedback required a feedback loop. I made changes and improved the scripts and visuals to better align with the expert feedback. So, going through this process of getting constant feedback from my peers and revising the scripts and videos again and again was a challenge, but that's what made me refine my content. So, thank you so much for listening to my presentation. This project has been an incredible learning experience, and I'm proud of the work that I've done to make Snowflake's internal architecture accessible to the general audience. I'd like to thank my mentor, my colleagues at Snowflake, and everyone who provided feedback along the way. And if you're interested in exploring the content further, please go and check out my YouTube channel, Snowflake Unboxed. And thank you once again for your time and attention.